Last month, we heard what Larry Nassar had to say when he admitted to molesting more than a dozen patients, but he was singing a much different tune when he was accused of sexual assault in 2014. David Andrews has this story.
Larry Nassar was initially ordered to have no contact with patients when the May 2014 investigation was launched, but he was cleared and allowed to go back to work in late July. He then wrote an email to his boss, Dr. William Strample, saying he was sorry for how his accuser responded to what he claimed was a legitimate treatment. He said, quote, "I am nauseated when I read her account of what occurred. Her interpretations of my mannerisms and actions makes me feel horrible. I am sorry for causing this problem. I am emotionally drained and exhausted. Its impact will forever affect me." The Ingham County Prosecutor's Office, then headed by Stuart Dunnings III, decided not to press criminal charges. But it did ask MSU Police Detective Kelly Johnson to talk to Nassar and tell him he should have a witness in the room when performing medical techniques involving a patient's privates. Detective Johnson was also told to let Nassar know he should do a better job of explaining the technique to patients. Nassar's boss put specific requirements on him when he returned to work. He was told to have a chaperone in the room when he performed sensitive medical procedures to make sure there was little to no skin-to-skin contact with those body parts and to explain the procedure in detail. Multiple people interviewed by MSU police said they were never informed that Nassar was told to follow those requirements. That includes other doctors, assistants, and even MSU Athletic Director Mark Hollis.
And that was David Andrews reporting. We just heard back from Ingham County Prosecutor Carol Seaman about this story. She was not in the office during the 2014 investigation. She told us Assistant Prosecutor Steve Kwasnick asked police to talk to Nassar because he believed it was, quote, poor practice to not fully explain the procedure to patients who might otherwise feel violated. The information he was working with was that the procedure was legitimate, and he did not think there was enough evidence to prove Nassar's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt at that time. Nassar has been sentenced to 60 years in prison on federal child pornography charges. He'll be sentenced on sex assault charges in Ingham and Eaton counties next month. We'll be at both of those hearings, and we'll let you know what happens.